Good morning, Dr.
Professor.
Hemkumar. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody.
Sir, good morning, sir.
We should start, sir.
Sir, not
Good morning,
not hearing.
Principal, sir.
Dr. Trishakti Murugan, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning,
I'm
sir.
not hearing.
Sir, good morning, sir.
There is a problem. Yes,
Sir.
yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Rapaka, sir. Good morning.
Sir, vanakkam, sir. Rapaka, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is very low.
Sir, we shall start, sir.
Yes. Register, sir.
Good morning.
Start பண்ணலாமா, sir?
Start பண்ணலாம், sir. You can start.
Saraswati.
Yes, sir.
Rao sir joined.
Rao sir will be joining, sir. Our NIT Karaikal ஒரு meeting attend பண்றாரு.
Yes, sir.
He told he will be joining shortly.
Okay, no.
Yes.
So, shall I start?
Start பண்ணுமா.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I, Saraswati B, second year student of MBA IEV of Puducherry Technological University, welcome you all to the AICTE ISTE sponsors the 1-week induction and refreshment program on physiological control and HOD of Instrumentation and Electronical Department PTU to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all. I am thoroughly pleased to witness you all here in the virtual induction program. It's the privileged to welcome you all on behalf of the coordinators. So first of all, I welcome the chief guest, Dr. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, sir, President ISTE, then our Honorable Principal, sir. Without his support, these things is not happen here. Then I welcome Dr. G. Sivaraj, Registrar, who will felicitate the workshop. Then I welcome Mr. Dr. Y.R.M. Rao. So he will deliver the special address. I welcome without the participants, this workshop is not possible. So I welcome all the participants, then faculty members, my dear colleagues, and the students, my dear students. I welcome you all once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Dr. G. Sivaraj, Registrar, P.
Sir is not available.
Okay, sir.
It's called.
Okay, sir. I would like to invite Dr. K. Vivekanandan, Principal of Puducherry Technological University, to deliver the presidential address.
A respected chief guest of this function, Dr. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, President ISTE, Dr. Y.R.M. Rao, National Executive Council Member, ISTE, Dr. Sivaraj, Registrar, PTU, Dr. Trishakti Murugan, Professor and Head of the Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Department, the coordinator of this course, Dr. Hemkumar, Dr. Sindanai Chelvi, and fellow faculty members and deans and HODs. Really, it is an wonderful opportunity for me, to give a presidential address on this physiological control and Internet of Medical Things. The human beings are there in this earth, and to make their experience as a happier one, many things have been developed. So, for example, okay, we have a power, we will enjoy AC, fan, quick cooking, everything is possible. So, our experience here should be made as simple as possible, as enjoyable as possible. And in that, we all should also be living very healthily. That is very, very important. When you are living healthily, only you can live longer and you enjoy also this. So for which lot of medical field contributes and instrumentation field contributes enormously. The recent advances in the medical field can be attributed mainly to instrumentation. Without instrumentation, this medical field would not have been advanced to this extent. So this particular course is aiming to provide a good exposure on Internet of Medical Things. When you combine instrumentation with the internet, okay, so it will become Internet of Medical Things. So really, anybody can be absorbed from any place, any information can be obtained, okay. So all those things are possible. It really makes one's experience better in this world. So really, I'll congratulate Dr. Trishakti Murugan, head of the department, under whom Dr. Hema Kumar and Chindanai Selvi is organizing this wonderful this refresher program. I wish participant to attend all the sessions without absence and gain the knowledge as soon as possible. And the knowledge which you gain definitely will help you to improve your research activities, and also you should need to diminish this knowledge to the students. So wish you all the best. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. B. Hemakumar, conveyor of IIC, coordinator of Physiological and Control of Internet of Medical Things, PTU, to speak about the workshop.
So, very good morning to one and all present over here. I wish to thank our beloved principal for providing the necessary support and the constant motivation. So I also thank our department HOD, Professor Dr. B. Trishakti Murugan sir, for his support, for his whenever we want to conduct similar activities. Okay, so I also thank our chief guest, Dr. Vijaykrishna Rapaka sir, and Mr. Rao sir. Okay, so from the very first day when I applied for this IST workshop, I was in constant touch with Rao sir. So he will be continuously updating me, and he will provide the necessary support and mentorship. So whatever procedures, what are the norms, okay. So in that way, I'm very much indebted to Rapaka sir and Rao sir. So it was a great privilege having you, sir, today here, Rapaka sir. So I feel extremely happy to be a part of this particular workshop. So it's an 1 week program. It starts from today, 17th, and runs up to 23rd. And I wish to state that we have invited eminent persons. So we have invited, I'll just share the session schedule. So the session spans, mostly we'll have a few days we have 4 sessions, and some days we have 3 sessions. So we have invited, say, today we have 2 guest speakers, say Karthik sir from NIT Trichy, and our esteemed Professor Dr. Trishakti Murugan sir talking on physiological control system design. Tuesday, tomorrow, Saturday, we can have Animananda ma'am from Satyabama University, nanomaterials for drug designing. And we have Dr. S. Ashok Kumar about implantable antennas. And also one of our colleague from E&I department He's also a teacher in World's Community Service Center. So he is going to handle the stress management session. So Monday we'll have special sessions from IIC Professor Dr. T.V. Prabhakar and IIT Madras Dr. Ramasubba Reddy sir. So, and we have a complete hands-on session, given by Dr. Raja Chandrasekhan from Vignan Lara Institute of Technology and Science. It will be like an Python-based CNN networks of how it is used in medicine. It will be a complete hands-on approach. That's how we have planned it. And next day will be like fully from company. So we are very happy to have a Gentech Marketing and Distribution company. So they have this biotech software, Biocon. So from that we have their director, managing director Anita Talwar ma'am is going to interact with the participants. Then we have a biomedical engineer, regional sales manager Dr. K. Bhaskaran. Again, afternoon we have again called from MATLAB application engineering team. They are actually discussing about medical image processing MATLAB with parallel examples. So last but one day we have Dr. Harikrishnan from Anna University. Again, we have another company people called Nipro Medical India. We have invited manufacturing solution for medical products, particularly in the area of renal research. And this one is from US, Texas. He's a cybersecurity architect. He's going to interact about cyber risk in medtech, securing smart healthcare. Then we have, so actually as part of the IST schedule, we have to include stress management as well as national education policy. So in that perspective, we have an expert person from Puducherry University, Dr. T. Shanmuganandam sir. So actually they have made the syllabus according to the NEP. So you will also be interacting. And last day we have two great sessions. One is on designing and calibration of ventilators, because in this particular pandemic time, we know what is the importance of ventilators. So we have again another company person, Dr. K. Venkatraman from BioVision Medical Systems, and retinal image processing by Dr. Muthuramakrishnan is from Scotland. Okay, so these are the sessions we have planned, and it's actually almost like an international webinar. So indeed, I feel happy to thank all these guests who are going to present, and definitely participants will be a variety of things. We have a mixture of industrial persons, we have a mixture of company people and professors from reputed institutes, and hands-on sessions. So that's how this workshop is planned. So it will definitely be a boon for the faculty members and students who have taken up this course. So actually for this course, we have actually received around 358 applications. 358 applications we have received. From them, we invited everyone to join, to join a WhatsApp group or something. Then we posted out the norms of this IST. So in IST, they have given the norms like the entire, we have to conduct a daily test, and the test marks and the attendance has to be uploaded, and the certificate will be issued by IST themselves. So I'm just going to distribute the certificate. So once the conditions are shared, I don't know, the number a bit reduced. So finally, we got some 157 candidates who have been actually registered for these events. So these these participants will be interacting. So thank you all. I also thank my co-coordinators, Florence ma'am and Sindhane Shelvi ma'am, for helping out in fixing the chief guest and other aspects of it. Also, I want to thank the student coordinators from E&I department as well as MBA department for helping me through this thing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Dr. M. Florescent Mary, Co-Coordinator of Physiological Control and Internet of Medical Things, Puducherry Technological University, to introduce the chief guest, Dr. E. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, President of Puducherry Section, ISTE.
Thank you. I'm happy to introduce and invite our chief guest, Professor E. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, President, Puducherry Session, ISTE, and Principal of Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering and Technology, Puducherry. He graduated B.Tech Mechanical Engineering from Puducherry Engineering College in the year 1994. And he graduated M.Tech Energy Technology from Puducherry Engineering College in the year 1997. And PhD from Ocean Engineering from IIT Madras, Chennai in the year 2007. Another thesis titled Experimental Investigation on a Mode Oscillating Water Column Wave Energy Device. And he has a membership in a large number of professional bodies like MIST, FIIP, ASE, IAENG, and he has delivered several lectures in national and state levels, and he has organized a large amount of workshops, FTPs, and conferences. He has 32 publications in reputed international journals, and his area of interest is renewable energy, energy audit and conservation, and ocean engineering. Now, I would like to invite a chief guest, Professor E. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, to deliver the keynote address, sir. Welcome you, sir.
சார் உங்க வாய்ஸ் கேட்கல சார்.
Yeah. No, I'm audible.
Yes.
Hello.
Sir.
Yeah. Dear EC member Dr. Mohan Rao, actually he is not able to be present here because he's attending a national conference in NIT Puducherry. So, on behalf of him and IST chapter Puducherry, I would like Puducherry University, Dr. G. Sivaraj, Registrar, and my dear friend Dr. P. Inaugural, another department, instrumentation, and Dr. B. the dynamic coordinator, because from day one he has been in touch with IST. And in fact, of the 3 programs which has been given, I think he has been the first to host this program in Puducherry chapter. So I congratulate him for working meticulously and starting the program in time within the given schedule. In fact, we are proud that IST has come back with a lot of programs all over India. In fact, you can see a lot of programs being conducted all over India. But one interesting thing I can say here is the topic chosen here is a bit different. Mostly it is on data analytics, but this is the only topic which is talking on physiology control and IoT. That is, we are working on health with medical electronics. Okay, and in fact, your internet. So all these 3 are amalgamated, and it's given us a topic for this. I hope it's a 6-day session. 6-day session, and as Hemakumar has rightly pointed out that IST is bent on giving quality seminars. So we entrusted the coordinators to conduct daily quizzes, okay, based on the presentations given. And in fact, I understand from that slide shown by Hemakumar that between 5:30 to 7:30, you have given the test time. So that is what I have answered. So I also like to request the participants to be a bit serious, because the test will be an important factor in giving you the certificates apart from attendance. Okay, attendance is also mandatory. At the same time, getting the pass marks and test also is mandatory to be awarded the certificate to the individual concerned. Okay. Now coming to the topic on healthcare industry. See, it is showing a rapid growth of late after the 2010s or after 2000, when the internet when the internet has boomed. Okay, so people basically
workshop
10 or 15 years back, you would not have heard of devices diagnosing the patient. Every time we have to go to the hospital, meet the doctor, and he will physically examine us, and he will have some instruments which will not be electronic based, it may be some mechanical based instruments. So they will monitor our physiological parameters, and based on the monitor the diagnosis, they will give us medication, or they will suggest us the procedure for medical treatment. But due to this technology advancement of physical body condition monitoring using devices like smartwatches, the ECG, and your oxygen monitors, so glucose level monitors. So all these things are now being done using smart technologies and instrumentation technologies, as the principal rightly pointed out. So we are now monitoring it electronically. Now, even though it is monitored electronically, the advantage of the IoT is that the patient need not go to the hospital. He can be at home, and all the records or all the signals are being transmitted over wireless or over your optical cable to the doctor, who will look into that parameters, and he will suggest to what to do. Okay. So this is where the IoT was born in medical field. So today we normally have 3 levels in IoT. So these 3 levels is, one is where you actually monitor the signals. So that is level one that we call it as the first level. Okay. So here technically we name it as publisher. Okay. So publisher is the data is actually published from the end. It may be a patient or a normal human being who wants to monitor his glucose level or his BP level, whatever might be. So he's a publisher. So your data gets published from that point. And you should have the other end. You will have the doctors or the patient monitoring system, or the nurses, or even insurance providers also will be another end, who are called as the subscribers. Okay. So you have a publisher. Publisher is the patient, and subscribers are the medical field, faculty technocrats or doctors or scientists or researchers. And in between, you have the leveling bridge, which is called as the connector. That is, your data is being transmitted from the publisher to the other end, called the subscriber. So these 3 forms the IoT. Your publisher, your connector, and or we call it as a broker. Broker is in between publisher and subscriber. Broker is the apt name for this second level. So this broker takes the data from the publisher and feeds it to the subscriber. So this is what is all about IoT. I think further on this publisher or connector or subscribers, I think a lot of lectures are going to take place as per the itinerary given by Dr. Hemant Kumar. Okay. I would like to just touch upon a few things which the participants can interact with the the 6 days of the lectures. These points may be taken into account. Okay. See, even though the IoT has been already in vogue, everybody are using IoT. Everybody nowadays have a smartwatch. So IoT is already there. Okay. The problems I would like to say is that if you want to make this IoT to have a wider reach, we have to address the problems first. Okay. The current problems, the scenario what we are facing is the servicing and maintenance cost of these devices. It's huge. Okay. If you take any machine in a hospital, the service cost, the maintenance cost is going to be very high. So we have to work on some sort of transducers and electronic equipment at a low cost, but with a better efficiency or at the same level of the previous question. So this is where normally many IoT devices have not come into existence because of the cost factor. Next, very important is the power consumption. Normally all these IoT devices run on batteries, especially lithium batteries. Okay. Now, you can't change the battery every day, like a translate, because this is a health device. So you have to come out with batteries which can work for a month or a year. If a device which is planted inside the human body, it should work for years also. So we have to work on the power consumption, means that is low energy devices. So that is what we have to look at. People are also talking on renewable based smart energy systems, such as smart health physiology monitoring systems. So that can be also possible. Okay, for example, people are working on when you walk, it takes energy from the dynamic motion and it powers the IoT devices. It's also possible. Okay. Then standardization is now lagging. One country produces a device in one format, other country produces in other format. For example, one will be basically, we'll have a Bluetooth technology, other will have a Wi-Fi technology, other will be a Zigbee technology. So now the other will be wired models also. Okay. So we have to come out with some sort of standard products so that this can be used worldwide. So that is very important. And more important is people who are in cyber security will know about the data privacy and security. That is a problem because this is being sent over wireless, wireless communications, and it is possible, to steal the data because data is now like gold, and people are starting stealing data. Okay, so this data should not be made public; it should be private, and it should be secure. Okay, and identification is the next problem. See, when you put IoTs, maybe in 20, 30 patients, okay, you can identify. When all the patients in the whole of Pondicherry is connected to IoT, then identification becomes a big deal. And that is where you have to work out with, your big data and data analytics, where we need to identify the patient within a short period of time, and accordingly a treatment process should be good. So because lots of data will start coming in, and to identify the signals and to find out the priority to which patient we have to give the treatment is a big deal today, and that is where we have to work on that. Okay. Then continuous monitoring, that's also is very important because you give them a gadget, IoT gadget, and they don't wear it. It has no we can't actually diagnose the patient because when it is only attached to our body, the physical parameters are transmitted, or else it is of no use when the patient doesn't use the IoT. So that is more important. We have to actually educate the patient that they should not remove the the monitoring device. Okay, so that is more important. And real-time monitoring also is a big issue because of the network problem. We do have only 3G or 4G. Okay, but we need 5G technology if we really want to have a good network speed and continuous real-time monitoring. So that is an important task to be done. Then most important, so this UGC has been telling you, talking on on the program TOs, program outcomes, that students should be able to know about the environmental and sustainability. Even devices like this has environmental impact because these devices are manufactured with rare minerals, and once they are not in use, how do you dispose them? So that is also one question to be thoroughly looked at. Okay. So with this, from my side, the small input from my side, I would like to congratulate the team, especially the coordinators, Dr. B. Hemakumar and Dr. M. Florence Mary and Dr. D. Sindanai Selvi, who have organized this novel function, and they will be starting the classes shortly. I wish all the attendees the best of luck, and try to learn this, and please bring share this knowledge to your students community and to your colleagues, so that the IoT, especially healthcare, we call it HIoT, should reach all the masses in. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. M. Florescent Mary Ma'am, Co-Coordinator of Physiological and Control of Internet of Medical Things, Puducherry Technological University, to introduce the chief guest, Dr. Y.R.M. Rao, National Executive Council Member, ISTE.
Thank you. I am pleased to introduce our chief guest for the program, Professor Y.R.M. Rao, National Executive Council Member of ISTE, New Delhi. He graduated BE Civil Engineering in 1984 from Andhra University and ME Environmental Engineering in the year 1992 from Government Engineering College, Maharashtra, and doctorate degree in environmental engineering from Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Maharashtra in the year 2002. For 17 and a half years, he served in academician line in PCIMT and R Maharashtra College, and later he worked as a principal in PR Engineering College, Tanjavur, followed by principal in Dr. Paul's Engineering College, Villupuram, till December 2020. Currently, he is working as additional president in Paulson's Beauty and Fashions Private Limited, Chennai. Dr. Rao is a National Executive Council member of ISTE, New Delhi till 2024. He is also a life member of various professional bodies, and he has guided 3 candidates, PhD students, and 6 students are pursuing under him. And he has published around 70 research papers in international and national journals and 44 papers in national and international conference on environmental issues, notably on water and wastewater treatment. And Sir has also published 3 books. And Sir has received 1 international patent from Australian government and granted 3 more patents by Intellectual Property India, Government of India. Dr. Rao was an academic council member of Anna University. He was also the affiliated committee member of Anna University of Technology, Coimbatore. He was certified as the academic leader of Wipro, Bangalore, and he has received 9 awards. He has organized many conferences, FTPs, and workshops. He delivered various lectures, and he is the Editor-in-Chief, International Journal of Research in Engineering, Science and Technology. He is also the editorial board member for various journals. And Sir was also a jury member of AICTE Chhatra Vishwakarma Awards 2019 held at New Delhi AICTE quarters in 2020. Now I would like to welcome our chief guest, Professor Y.R.M. Rao, to deliver the special address. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much, Florence Mary Madam, for introducing me.
Thank you, sir.
The most respected principal of this esteemed institution, Dr. Vijaykrishna sir, the registrar of this institution, Dr. Sivaraja sir, and my colleague and friend, Dr. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, the president Puducherry ISTE section. The coordinator of this faculty development program, Dr. B. Hemakumar, the professor and head of the Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, Dr. Vijaykrishna Murugan sir, co-coordinator of this program, Dr. C. Sindhinai Selvi, and other dignitaries who are present. And dear participants, a very good morning to all of you. And I'm extremely sorry that for the delay in participating in this program, inaugural function. It is because I was the guest of honor for the one inaugural function in NIT Karaikal. So I already conveyed the information to Dr. Hemakumar sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, sir. And Hemakumar sir, how much time I can speak?
Yes, sir.
How much time I can take?
It's up to you, sir. Please enlighten us, sir.
Okay, 10 to 15 minutes, sir?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. So because otherwise the teachers and the political leaders, they are very dangerous. Once they get the mic and see the audience, there won't be any full stop, only commas only. Just go on speaking. So that's why I don't want to bore the participants. That's why. So now the time is 10:05. I will restrict my addressing for maximum 15 minutes. So
Yes.
10:20, I will wind it up. Please bear with me, even if I am boring. Okay, I will not bore you. I am sorry. So I am very happy that the Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering of Puducherry Technological University is organizing a faculty development program on physiological control and Internet of Medical Things. So this is very, very important topic. When I see, I heard IoT based topic, I'm so much attracted to this kind of programs because the future is completely based on IoT, and particularly medical field. It is very, very important. And I congratulate the head of the department, Vijaykrishna Murugan sir, and Hemakumar, and Sindhanai Selvi madam, all these people for getting the sponsorship from the AICTE ISTE in New Delhi to organize this program, 6 days program. I hope that these participants definitely will get benefited. They will acquire a lot of knowledge in the next 6 days. So they can update their knowledge. And I'm going to tell the first about the 6 C's, my dear friends. The first C stands for confidence. Any task which we are going to take up, we must have the confidence. Suppose the Amand Kumar sir has submitted the proposal to AICTE for the grant of the conducting this one. So he is confident definitely because this particular topic, the physiological control and Internet of Medical Things, definitely it is an important topic. It is requirement of the day. Okay, we will get this sponsorship. He is confident. So he blessed by the AICTE and ISTE and approved the sanction. So he submitted the proposal in the proper format and got the proposal. And during this pandemic time, organizing such kind of programs, it is not so easy. Getting the participants and particularly drawing the resource persons from across the country. I have seen the resource persons. He has drawn up the resource persons from various states. It is not so easy to. So he is confident that I will make this program a successful. So that's why, my dear friends, first C stands for confidence. Unless and until we have the confidence, self-confidence, it is not possible. This kind of things. If you ask me, Dr. Rao, what is your confidence level? I will confidently say that I can turn the sand to stone. I can turn the sand to stone. This is my confidence level, friends. And second stands for commitment. Okay, whatever. So now this is the commitment. Hemant Kumar and the head of the department. This is a commitment. It is commitment to the participants and organizers that will make the program successful. Definitely, the participants, the attendees will get a lot of knowledge from the resource persons. This is a commitment. We are the teachers. Wherever we are working, we have to give the commitment to the stakeholders, to the head of the department, to the head of the institution, that I will do best to the organization. This is the commitment. So third C stands for communication. Which language we speak doesn't make difference. Whether you speak in English, you speak in Hindi, you speak in Tamil, but whatever we want to talk to, it must reach the audience. Now I am talking in English because I know that the participants are different places. I am not familiar in Tamil. I know 5 languages. My mother tongue is Telugu, English, Hindi, Marathi, and Tamil. I know 5 languages, but I'm feel comfortable in speaking in English. Which language we are speaking, that is immaterial. But whatever I want to convey to the audience, it must reach. Okay. So third C stands for communication. Fourth C stands for change. My dear friends, we have to change. The technology is changing. What we are seeing today is outdated tomorrow. So the technology now, the thing is the blockchain, big data, and Internet of Things. All these are the new emerging areas. If we are thinking of Fortran, Java, and all these things, these are all going back. You have to update your knowledge. You have to change yourself by taking part this kind of FDPs or conferences. So we have to change. And fifth C stands for creativity. We are the teachers. We always think of the research. We always think of innovation. We should have some creative ideas. If this is happening, why this is happening? Why not happening in this way? Why it is failed? So we should think in different angles. So we should have the creative ideas, my friends. And last C stands for character. We are the teachers. We are producing so many future youth. Okay, unless and until our character is not good, we cannot expect from the others. The most important thing is the character. Whatever we have, that is different. If you lost the character, everything is lost. So, my dear friends, I'll repeat the 6 C's: confidence, commitment, communication, change, creativity, and character, my dear friends. So COVID-19 has made a big damage in the entire world. Many of our friends, near and dear ones, lost their lives. But organizing, I already told you, organizing this kind of FDP is not so easy. But at the same time, though COVID-19 has made enough damage in business, commercial, and industrial growth, employment, education, tourism, everywhere made a damage. Though it has made enough damage, but we are learning some good things. Today, I am sitting in Chennai and addressing to the participants who have come. There are so many participants who are virtual. So we are connected. Earlier, 2018, we are not familiar with this kind of virtual mode programs. We are not familiar. We know that, but we are not familiar. So today, we are accustomed wherever we are. So now I have inaugurated one program in NIT Karaikal. From Taiwan, the chief guest, he attended. He addressed the audience. So ISTE is having 130,000 of right members and up from the faculty. And my dear friends, whoever are not faculty, right member of ISTE, please become my right member or in ISTE or the Institution of Engineers. The reason is these professional bodies conduct a lot of programs. You will get the opportunity to take part in such programs and you will get a lot of knowledge, and also you are connected with so many participants and resource persons. This is the advantage. So, and ISTE is publishing the journal Indian Society for Technical Education, Indian Journal for Technical Education, IJTE. So you can submit the paper for the publication. Technologies are changing, I already told you. Unless and until you change yourself, you will remain as a backbencher. And I'll tell you one example. Take one bottle filled with the grains, and suppose a rat is climbed onto the bottle, top of the bottle, it starts eating. It starts eating. The level of the grains in the bottle, which slowly it will goes down, and the rat also goes inside the bottle. And one time, that grains are completely over. The rat will not come out from the bottle. My dear friends, the same thing to us also. If we are thinking what we have studied when we are doing the BE or ME, okay, that knowledge is enough. Whatever I acquire knowledge, that is enough for me to continue the teaching profession, to deliver the lectures inside the classroom. If we are thinking on that direction, it is very wrong. So you have to update your knowledge and deliver the things to the students. And best another example is, I'm talking about the change. Chameleon. I think many of you know chameleon. When it is climbing on a white wall, its body slowly turns to white. If it is climbing onto the tree, its body turns slowly change to green. Why this creature is changing its body to that color of that it's where it is moving? The reason is to protect herself from the enemies. Okay, like this is, my dear friends, you also have to change yourself. You have to update your knowledge. Whatever you learned is outdated now. You have to update your knowledge by taking this kind of FDPs. Now, you should have the vision. You should have action. You should have a dedication. Vision, action, and dedication are very, very important, because you want to remain as a teacher. You want to remain as an assistant professor. You want to remain as an associate professor. You want to remain as a professor. No, my dear friends. I think you have a big vision. You should have some ambition. One day you want to sit in a principal or director chair. One day you want to sit in a vice chancellor chair. Okay, your vision is, your thinking is different. Okay, simply you are passing the time is not enough. You should have a vision. You should have an action. You should have a dedication. Vision means I am not talking about the eye vision, my dear friends. I am talking vision is different. Eye vision, one day there was an interview of one reputed person from Tamil Nadu. He's a trainer and a good singer. Okay, he was invited to the NDTV channel for the interview. The moment he entered into the studio, that he was asked to take the chair, the first question to the person was, when you lost your vision? He simply replied, sorry sir, I have not lost my vision. I lost only my eyesight. My dear friends, I am telling about the communication. I told you, communication, this is very important. Simply, we should not ask when you lost your vision. So our vision is definitely there. It is on the wall. It is written on the wall. So I am progressing towards my goal. That is vision. Okay. So you should set up your vision. So for that vision, you should have an action. Simply like having, I want to become a vice chancellor of Puducherry Technological University. No, it's not enough. You should do the action. What is your action plan to reach that level? What are the things you have to do? So that is very, very important. So you should have an action plan. You have to execute that action plan. My dear friends, having the vision and action plan is not enough. You should have a dedication also. Unless and until you dedicate yourself, you spare your time for that action plan, it is not going to be successful. So you should have the proper vision, you should have the action plan, and you must dedicate yourself to reach your goal. And my dear friends, simply having a BE degree certificate, ME degree certificate, PhD certificate, and having the experience, Dr. Rao is having an experience of 36 years academic experience and administrative experience. Is it enough? These are all just mere papers. My dear friends, I am having 4 papers: BE certificate, ME certificate, PhD certificate, and my experience certificates. These papers, these are all only mere papers, my dear friends. I have to develop the madam as Florence Bally madam has introduced me. that I have published 70 papers in national and international journals, 44 papers in conferences. I got 3 patents. I published 3 books. Okay, these are all things are which we have to add apart from our qualification and degree certificates. Suppose if we go to the pizza center, I order pizza. So when you should not say that pizza, I want paneer pizza. Okay, so you have to tell that pizza what you want. So what is it? He will take a base and they will put the onions, they will put the paneer pieces, they'll put the tomato pieces, they'll put the capsicum pieces. What this one? The base is decorated with the different items. Okay, if you go to the bakery and give the birthday cake order, that base is there, that it is decorated with the different colors of creams and flowers and then decorated. Then it will be attractive. My dear friends, your profile is also just like a base. If you are telling about your father name, your mother name, your siblings, your permanent address and temporary address and your passport number, this is not enough, my dear friends. You should improve your profile by that you are participating in so many FDPs, you have published so many papers in high impact factor journals, Scopus indexed journals. These are all the things which you have to add to your profile. And my dear friends, I want to tell you 9 mantras. That is Dr. Rao's mantras. Okay. So first one is dedication to your teaching. So dedication means simply you are going and teaching to your students and they are getting 80% or 90% result. Is it enough, my dear friends? So the people will say that Rao is a good teacher. No, my dear students, I don't want to put the name as good teacher. There is something more than the good. Is the better teacher. Rao is a better teacher in my department. No, my dear friend, that is not enough. There is something higher than the better. That Dr. Rao is the best teacher in the department, electronics and instrumentation department. Is it enough? No, my dear friends. So I am not satisfied with that one. There is something higher than that best. Is the unique. Dr. Rao is the unique teacher in the electronics and instrumentation department in Puducherry Technological University. That kind of name we must get. So good, better, best is not enough. You should be a unique teacher. How can you unique teacher? You are a good teacher. You are producing a good result. You are a good counselor. You are a good motivator. You are a good placement officer. And like Hemant Kumar, that he will organizing a lot of programs involving in all the activities of the institution. So that's why you should have different talents. Okay, so you not only you must be dedicated person to the organization. Second mantra is the publications, my dear friends. You must publish the papers. Whatever thoughts and ideas coming into your mind, convert those ideas and thoughts into papers, publish into research journals or conferences. So that too not paid journals. You must publish in high impact indexed journals. Third mantra is involving the funded research projects. Okay. Now Hemant Kumar's biodata is added today with that he has got the fund from AICTE ISTE New Delhi to organize this FDP. So you have to go on submitting the proposals to get the funds from various organizations. Okay, it is not necessarily government organizations alone. Even you can try from the private industries. Suppose if I have some innovation, some idea I am having, I want to execute it. So I am not getting the funds from the organization and AICTE funding agencies. I will approach one industry or startup industries that this is my idea. I'll give the presentation. If that person, entrepreneur, is convinced with my presentation, he will give the sponsorship. It is not a question of amount, whether 20,000 amount, 50,000 amount, or few lakhs of amount. But fund you are getting to execute your ideas. Third mantra is involving the research mantras, research projects. And fourth mantra is the getting the patents. Whatever innovation, ideas, thoughts which are coming into your mind, convert it into innovation. Convert the innovation into a patent. This is the step-by-step procedure, my friends. You have to go on thinking it. I'll tell you, What is this, sir? This is a cell phone. If we charge it, it is useful. If you don't charge it, it is of no use. It is useful. Even if you don't charge it, battery is completely discharged. It is useful as a paperweight. But we have not spent several thousands per paperweight. This we are charging it daily basis to make it use. My dear friends, we are the teachers. We have to recharge. We have to recharge our brain by participating in this kind of programs, participating in the conferences, going to the internet, search engines. You have to, I think I'm exceeding less than Hemant Kumar sir. Just another couple of minutes. I'm coming to end. Okay, couple of minutes only. Okay, so you have to recharge your brain on daily basis. So, convert those ideas and thoughts into patents. And fifth mantra is the books publication. Whatever knowledge you have. So once you acquire 5-6 years of teaching knowledge, teaching experience, that is enough to publish a book. But don't be copycat. Putting 10 books on the table, one paragraph this year, this book from another paragraph from this one. That books, these are not called as books. These are the guides, my dear friends. Whatever books we are getting today, we are seeing, as a principal, I have seen a lot of books. These are all guides, not standard textbooks. Okay, so publish the books, not necessarily in your subject, even general topics also you can publish the books. And sixth mantra is the resource person. If you are good in subject, you will be invited to some other organizations as a resource person. Okay, so for that you have to acquire the knowledge. The seventh mantra is long time learning. Long time learning. Teacher is always a learner. Teacher is a continuous learner. Okay, so I have not seen the participants, but still there are, I'm seeing 55 people are taking part in this one. Today in this program, there are 55 participants. The 55 participants are there to learn something today. In the next 6 days, they want to learn something. So that's why you have to enhance your knowledge and you have to continuously learn. And eighth mantra is awards and rewards. Awards and rewards. If we are good in subject, we are a good resource person, if we are motivating the people, we are contributing something good to the society, people are recognizing our services and they will give the awards and rewards. And last ninth mantra is the becoming a member in a professional bodies. Become a right member in professional bodies like Institution of Engineers India, Indian Society for Technical Education, Computer Society of India, like these professional bodies are there. So, so if you become a member, then they conduct a lot of programs. You can take part into that program. So I will repeat again. First mantra is dedication to teaching. Second is the publication. Third one is involving in the funded research projects. Fourth one is about getting the applying for the patents and getting the getting granted the patents. Fifth book is the publication of the books. Sixth mantra is becoming a resource person, and the seventh is long-time learning. Eighth is rewards and awards and rewards, and ninth mantra is membership. My dear friends, Dr. Ravi is blabbered and telling the 9 mantras. Okay, so how it is possible from morning we are visiting the organization. I think sorry, someone is please put up the mic. Please keep mic in mute. So this man is blabbering. Where we are getting the time from morning to evening? We are busy. My dear friends, believe 1440, 1440. Right from the President of India to the scavenger, everyone is having only 1440. 24 hours multiplied by 60 minutes. Everyone is having 1440 minutes in a day, not 1441 minutes. So we have to adjust it. How can you adjust it? Sometimes if the time is not available, you have to spend the sleepless nights. My dear friends, IIT, incubate, innovate, incubate and transfer. I'm not talking about the Indian Institute of Technology. I'm talking innovate the things, incubate the things and transfer the technology. Whatever ideas and thoughts are coming into your mind, incubate the things. You don't have the facilities. Okay, you approach the Puducherry Technological University, request the people, and say, I have this idea and I have this thought, I want to implement it. I don't have the facility. Can I use your lab facilities to to execute my ideas. Yes, if they are convinced with your ideas and thoughts, they will provide you, they will allow you to conduct the research and develop the technology. Okay, once your technology your idea is successful, then you can sell that technology to the required person, industrialist or entrepreneur, that to transfer the technology. Suppose today I got the 3 patents. Suppose somebody is tomorrow is using my technology, then whoever may be, they have to pay me royalty. Some 5%, 6%, 7% royalty. Whatever the business is coming, I am going to get. If I am after my death, my family will get the revenue. So it is a permanent income, my dear friends. You get to think of it different angles. Innovate. I have the good ideas and implement it and transfer the technology. With this one, once again, I am very much thankful to the organizers of Puducherry Technological University for giving me an opportunity to share some of the ideas and thoughts. And special thanks to Hemakumar sir for inviting me to this program. And I wish all the participants and dignitaries in advance a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Makar Sankranti. Have a great day and great program. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you very much for enlightening us. Actually, I wanted to share a small incident with all of you. So from starting, I was interacting with Rao sir. So via phone only. I have not seen his face actually. So what I did was that I was actually seeing the DP of his WhatsApp. So it was very young, but his voice was so matured. Every time I talked with him, the kind of interaction. So he is very humble. Okay, so all the interactions I had with him, I just wondered. So he's very young, and but in fact, after seeing him in person, really is very young in art actually. So he's a very dynamic person and very humble. So he being such of qualification person, but being so humble, it's very difficult, rare to find such kind of person. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you
For
so much.
so
Thank
you
you
came
so
to
much
the
for your
college,
kind
you
words.
inquired about things. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Saraswati.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. D. Sindhanai Chelvi, Co-Coordinator of Physiological Control and Internet of Medical Things, Puducherry Technological University, to deliver the closing remarks.
A warm and cherished morning to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. E. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, President, Puducherry Section ISTE, and Dr. Y.R.M. Rao, National Executive Council Member ISTE, Principal Dr. K. Vivekanandan, Registered Dr. G. Shivaraj, HOD Dr. P. Thirushakti and other faculty professors of E&I and other department, participants and the co-coordinators and students, everyone present here. It is my privilege to propose the closing remarks of this inaugural session. On behalf of this referential program, I give a heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. E. Vijaykrishna Rapaka, President, Puducherry Section ISTE, for accepting our invitation without any hesitation and spent his valuable time and graced the occasion. Thank you, sir. I also record my sincere thanks to Dr. Y.R.M. Rao, National Executive Council Member, ISTE Section, and accepting our invitation in his busiest schedule and presented the special address. I have noted down your 5 C's and 9 mantras, which were very enlightening us. Thank you, sir. I mention a special thank to our beloved principal, Dr. K. Vivekanandan, who always constantly encouraging us to do all such events. Thank you, sir. I thank our registered Dr. G. Shivaraj for motivating us. Thank you, sir. A special mention to our HOD, Dr. P. Thirushakti, being a catalyst behind us and motivated us to do our best. Thank you, sir. I thank all other faculty members of E&I department and the non-teaching staffs who are the backbone for conducting this induction program. Thank you all. I also thank the other department faculty members who supported us. And we are also fortunate enough with the dedicated and motivated other co-coordinators, Dr. B. Hemakumar and Dr. M. Florence Mary, and their works are result-oriented. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. I also want to record my gratitude and my sincere thanks to all the student volunteers who worked behind the screen for the smooth conduct of this event, of this inaugural program. And I wish all the participants to have a nice interaction with all the resource persons and get enriched with new ideas. Thank you one and all. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the actual session will start by 11:30 with Dr. P. Karthik's session. So thank you all. In the same link we have to join. At 11:30 we'll have 11:15 link will be open, and Dr. P. Karthik from NIT Trichy will be addressing you on the first session. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rao, sir. Thanks.
Thank you.